Hey everyone, Gahul here with another mildly angry movie review. What's the best angle? I think that's the best angle. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, just here with a review of the Ted series. That's right, I watched the entire Ted series. Now you may be wondering, why did I do that? Um, I don't know, it was on. It was just there and I watched it. I'm getting kind of desperate for things to watch. I'm so fucking bored. There's nothing good to watch left. Um, I've gone through most of my watch backlog, and like anything I'm interested in watching, I'm only interested in watching light, dumb bullshit lately because I'm fucking getting old and tired. That's one thing people don't realize. Hey, my dog's trying to play with me while I'm doing this video. One thing people don't realize is that when you get older, you have less energy for high quality media. That's why people watch dog shit. Because dog shit's easy to watch. It's easy to ingest slop. Slop does not require you to think or like process stuff. You're just allowed to be mildly entertained. Now, it's not good for me, but frankly, I'm too tired. So anyways, the Ted series, I watched it. I watched the first 6 episodes all in one night, and then the last episode took me about 4 or 5 days to finish because I had this thing when a show gives me secondhand embarrassment, I had to stop watching it. I can't continue to watch it, and I barely made it through the first 5 episodes of this show are really quite good. There's some problems. It's not perfect, but overall, it's pretty good. The Christmas episode and the final episode, I'm pretty sure those are the two last. I think it's back to back. Are fucking almost unbearable and impossible to get through. They are so fucking bad. Well, the last episode eventually it wrapped up okay. You know, it took a bit, but the secondhand embarrassment stuff I hate, and it just personally, it's like I struggle to get through stuff like that, so I just stop and turn it off because it's like I can't handle this shit. But that Christmas episode's dog shit. It's a fucking horrible piece of television. Like, genuinely, it's fucking amazing how bad it is compared to the rest. Like, the rest of the series isn't amazing. You know? Like, it's okay, but it's like, the problem with the show is this Bethany character. It's like the female cousin of the main male guy. Like, there's it's Ben, I think. It's Ted, who's the teddy bear, the dad, the mom, and then the boy, and then this cousin character who's staying with them named Bethany, and she is fucking. It's like Lisa Simpson and Meg from Family Guy rolled into one character. Really bad fucking character. Really bad. Like, not in like a haha, like it's fucking bad. Miserable. She has some okay episodes, but the Christmas episode's so fucking bad. It's like a bad episode of Modern Simpsons, where like you have to. It's like the problem is as a character she's quite obnoxious, but the show will acknowledge she's obnoxious and also wrong about things, so it's fine. But in the Christmas episode and in a lot of the episodes, it sort of seems supposed to be like she is the moral and correct and smart one of the family, but she's not. She's a fucking retarded libtard college student who's fucking awful and wrong about everything. And also lesbian. Or fucking fluid, or whatever the fuck. She's calling herself fluid when she's bisexual, and in the 90s they would have called it bisexual. The whole fluid terminology came out in the mid to late 2000s. It was not something that was people said in the 90s. It's fucking modern internet speak shit. So, the show takes place in the 90s, by the way. But here's my main review of the show. The show itself, it's essentially a live action Family Guy or American Dad where there is no cutaway gags. Like, none. They're not allowed to do cutaway gags at all. There's, I think, one. In the entire show, there's one cutaway gag. Everything else is just regular show pacing and structure. And because of that, I find the jokes are a lot funnier because they're constrained to being actual dialogue between the characters instead of just, hey, remember when this funny thing happened? I also feel there's also only 7 episodes in the first season, and because of that, it feels like each episode had a lot of time and effort put into this. I'd say that it's actually the writing and the jokes are really high quality. It's a very funny show. which is very difficult for me to find a funny show nowadays. But it's actually a very funny show. It's like, you know how there's like funny moments in Family Guy that are like, or like, you know, American Dad, it's like a lot of the show is like, it's like hit or miss. Like, there are some episodes that are terrible, and there's like some good jokes in the show that are quite funny. It's like they took more time to put more funny jokes in each episode because they didn't have to make 30 fucking episodes a season or whatever. They had 7 episodes. I'm assuming the budget for this show was quite high because they are using the same CG model and animation style for Ted that they do. Like, it looks about the same as it does in the feature film, which I imagine isn't easy to stage and shoot around. Like, the actual show is, you know, shot like a nicer quality TV show, better than like an average sitcom on TV, but not much better. Like, about the same. But like, to stage and shoot and do this like live action semi animation thing with the talking teddy bear and have it be basically the same quality as the movie must be pretty expensive. So that must mean that each episode must take a lot of money, so they probably put more effort into each episode, and I think it produces a better quality show. Like, the show is significantly funnier than each episode of the Ted series is significant, with the exception of the Christmas episode, and I think the fucking finale at the prom with the girl. The problem with that episode is, like, my main fucking issue with that episode is the female cousin has you just gotta be yourself. Like, you're supposed to, like, listen to her dating advice, like, it's correct. When every man in the world knows that women cannot give good dating advice and just being yourself is fucking retarded, every man who gets that advice is significantly worse off for it. No. Okay? Do not just be yourself. Don't lie to women, but you can't, if you just being yourself is enough to attract women to you, then women would come up and ask you out. But they don't. So, you know, you have to be a better version of yourself for your girl, right? Like, you can't just be your shitty version. Like, being yourself can be a bad thing, you know, and you have to fucking work on, it's just fucking shitty dating advice. It isn't also what women want. Like, if you're going with your average girl does not want you to just act normally around her, she wants you to act like you care about her and, like, give her more attention than other people. And that's not being yourself. Being yourself is just, like, you know, being yourself can also lead you to being too fucking clingy and, like, over-messaging people, especially nowadays, and, like, nagging them and, like, thinking about them all the time. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to pace yourself and be respectful and, like, good to them. Like, seriously, it's fucking obvious. But the show is like, nah, just be yourself. And the girl's, like, telling her, oh, well, you know, guys, you just be yourself and, you know, it's okay. Like, the worst fucking dating advice of all time. But the show's acting like she's right when she's not. And that's fucking stupid. But the Christmas episode with the fucking, with the modern, like, takes on the fucking Republican people, and then at the end, the talking truck, who's, like, this hardcore right-wing guy, borderline Nazi, turns out he's gay. Because all right-wing people are secretly just gay. That's why they hate gay people. It's not because gay people are fucking sexually degenerate motherfuckers who caused AIDS and a bunch of other shit that's wrong. Like, and also have to spread their sexuality to children in a very inappropriate manner. That's borderline fucking. It's pedophilic, you know. Frankly. But that's my opinion. But that does not mean that I am gay because I have that opinion. Okay? And nor does it mean that most people who don't like gay people are just secretly gay. That's fucking retarded. But overall, the show, I would say, is of neglecting the terrible fucking episodes. If you cut those out, it's actually a quality show. Like, the jokes are pretty funny. They're memorable. There's good setups. It's simple. The family dynamic is all good, with the exception of the Bethany character, who's good to be there. She's a good foil, because they mock her. Like, in the opening episode, it's like, one of the things they do is they make fun of her for being racist to the Barbies or whatever when she was a girl. Like, there's variety, right, in the show. But will it continue for second season? Will it be good in the second season? Who can say? Would I recommend the Ted series? I'd recommend watching it, but not watching the Christmas episode. I would skip it. if you really want to make yourself suffer, you can sit through it, but it's a really fucking bad episode of television. Like, it's a really bad TV episode. It drags the show down from a solid 7.5 or 8 out of 10 to a 6 for me. It's that bad. It's such a fucking terrible episode. I think I'd still rate the show overall as a 7 out of 10. But it could have been a 7.5 or an 8. It could have been a pretty good show if it wasn't for that one episode. Because it's well balanced, there's good pacing, and there's good jokes. There are very funny jokes in this show, and I think the freshness of the characters maybe helps with that. Maybe like with Family Guy and all the other shows, he's been writing them. Seth MacFarlane's been writing this shit for so long that he can't allow it to just be funny. And it's just a straight live action family sitcom with a talking bear. My dog is looking at this. Yo, dog, what's up? He did not enjoy when I watched the Ted series. He saw Ted on the TV and looked at it and like growled and barked at it. So I'd not recommend it if you have a dog, because your dog will not like the Ted series. Will you like the Ted series? I'm doing this video because TriFox asked about it on Twitter, and I'd review it. Maybe watch it if you got some free time. If you're like me and you got shit to watch, bro. You got nothing else fucking going on. Why not? It's not that long. It's not that much of a time commitment. I watched, like I said, if I switched out the Christmas episode for that last episode, I had the whole thing done in at night, right? Just have some shit on the background while you're working. It's not bad. Not bad. So this is my mildly angry review of Ted, the TV series. The Ted series is also much better than the movies. The movies I'm not a big fan of. I thought the first one was okay, not great. The second one was pretty fucking bad. The TV show is way better than the movies. Much funnier, much more smart jokes. The dynamic of like the late high school kid with the talking teddy bear is much better than the old adult character with the talking teddy bear. And the actor playing the kid is much better than Mark Wahlberg is comedically. I don't know if he's a better actor than Mark Wahlberg, but he's a much better comedic actor, if that makes sense. I think the school setting just lends itself to better jokes, and there's the whole plot. Like the best episode of the show is the episode where they're pretending to be there's this fat bully who makes fun of the kid, the Ted and his boy thing, right? The kid at school, and the bully, they find out his father abandoned him, so then they pretend to be his father and like psychologically torture him, but then they end up actually like caring for him like a father. It ends up being a pretty funny episode. It's a good episode of television. Best episode of the series by far. That's the funniest one, I think. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the Ted series. I won't read your comments. Your opinion does not matter to me, but let me know. You should just tell me your opinion, regardless of what I think, because I don't think your opinion of me or what I like is that important to me anymore. Because frankly, all I get from you is hate and bullying. I'm just bullied constantly by all of you. You just make fun of me and how I look and how I act when I do nothing but try and be nice and do good things for you guys, and you just shit on me. So I don't think you're highly of your opinions of me anymore. And except for TriFox, Coven, and all the real ones know who you are. But if you just come over here to shit on me and everything I fucking do, I don't care about your opinion of me, man. I'm above that shit, man. I'm not taking it anymore. Frankly, I'm gonna call Seth MacFarlane and let him know about everything you guys have been saying about me, and he's gonna write me into the new episode of the Ted series where I'll be able to make fun of all of you. And he's gonna do that for me because he appreciates what it feels like to be harassed by random strangers on the internet. That's my dog dropping his bone. He's a fucking retard. He's so stupid he can't chew a bone. He just fucking throws it everywhere because he's stupid. He got nothing going on. That's my mildly angry review. See you all soon for another mildly angry review.